Okay, got a small project with kind of a bigger saw. I tell you, these chainsaws right here are getting harder to find. So that's the Neotech 68cc saw. Sometimes you can find them on Walmart, sometimes on Amazon, but I think they sell out pretty quick. So if you see one, it's a lot of guts to this saw. Good saw. Got my PPE on, got my safety gloves, my little picaroon. It's nice for when you gotta get the head in the shot. Get the head in the shot. All right. Now this one here goes automatically back to run. So just a little choke, but I already warmed it up. So I've been running the heck out of this little saw for a couple years now. It needs a tune-up, that's for sure. But I got a small maple over there. Figured I'd go do that and show you this saw. Like I was saying a little bit earlier, that saw comes and goes on Amazon. I've seen it on Walmart. I'm sure you can get it in other places. That 68cc saw now from Neotech comes with a 20-inch bar and a 24-inch bar. That one came with a 22-inch bar, because I got it when originally they came out with these, and they were pairing them together with just a 22-inch bar, and that was it. Kind of an odd size chain. You can get the chains for it without any problem, but I think the newer ones are going to be a little easier for you because they have the 20-inch and the 22-inch, or 24-inch, which is more common. So let's get down here and just cut this little tree up. It's firewood collecting time. So that's what we're going to do. Go get some firewood. I was saying, it's not a huge tree, but there's quite a bit of firewood in there, so let's go get it. It's like the deer have been digging around here. Trying to work my belly off. I'm Santa Claus winter. All right, let me play a magic trick real quick. I like that magic trick. Oh. Come on, baby. Get me out of gas already. I think I have a... Yeah, I think the primer bulb is leaking down a little bit. I gave it a couple pumps and it fired right back up. So it's over 2 seasons. We're on the 3rd season of running that saw, so you know it's gonna need some maintenance. So let me play another magic trick to bring this log over to the log deck. The magic happened again. Now we're over here onto a box that says Jerry's Resharp. And you're like, what is that? We're working on cutting up a maple log. Well, Jerry's Resharp is a longtime supporter of my Out of the Woods with Christopher J. Shea Sr. and my creative woodworking business. So he sends us these for the sawmill. So I wanted to give him a big shout out. It's been a long winter. I need to contact him again and get with him. Now he does resharps on sawmill blades, and of course he sells new ones. So you can go to right there's his number, and give him a holler and tell him Chris Shea, the wood guy, sent you. I'm telling you, we went straight from below freezing to straight 80-degree weather here in Virginia. It's just crazy. It'll be snowing next week for all we know. It's just crazy, the weather here. So let's get this rest of this maple cut up. Run this tank of gas out. Probably getting close to a full tank used already. I gotta remember to hit that primer bulb. Might be out of gas. Might be out of gas. Close. Close to out of gas. Like I said, this thing needs a little bit of a tune-up. I mean, 2+ years of using it. Yeah, the primer bulb is not staying full. I got a cricket in my chainsaw. So what's happening is it's sucking air in there. Let me fix it because I keep those in stock. All right, got my shadow in the way. But I like to show the good, the bad, and the realities. So the primer bulb is not staying full. See, there's a little teeny bit in it. But if you hear it, Hear the air? See if I can get it swung around here a little better. So you hear the air. So what's happening is it is priming and putting pressure on the tank. So if you open the tank, see there's pressure on it. But either my fuel filter is clogged up, which is possibly the case, or these primer bulbs, they go bad all the time. You can buy them off Amazon. This little saw does have a pretty decent, whoops, a little close, pretty decent filter on it. That primer bulb is going to be a little hard to get to because you got to take all this off, and it looks like it's down behind something else. I say I haven't had to work on this saw, so I mean, look, 2 years plus in the running. A little maintenance, like I was saying earlier. Never fear. The echo is here. Never fear, the echo is here. Let me get that out right. Yep. When any other saw fails, I always have that saw. So that is my ported Echo CS590 that I built. And it is a fun saw to run. It kind of rhymes. Fun saw to run. Yes, sir. Let's cut this one in half real quick, just because it's fun to do. Yeah, it's a fun one. It's fun to have at least one fun saw in all your arsenal of chainsaws. So I haven't decided what the next saw I'm going to port is. I like taking stuff around 60 cc's to 72 cc's and messing with them and turning them in. I think the real challenge is to take these smaller 60 cc's, 60, 62, and turn them into close to what would be equal to close to a 70 cc, or darn close to it. So that is, to me, the fun challenge. Oh, I got to get back to splitting me some wood up. So give me a big thumbs up, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. It really helps the channel. And since I'm doing the chainsaws and sawdust, it's a new channel. It's going to be dedicated just to doing chainsaws and playing with chainsaws and making sawdust. That's what the channel's all about. So check me out. All right, I'm just sharpening that chain on that Neotech. Just a quick follow-up. So basically the fuel filter. I recommend you change these fuel filters every year. You can get them off Amazon in packs like this. See where there's the bulbs, different generic bulbs. There was a bunch of filters in there, but I've used them up. Pretty much with many chainsaws as I have, I keep plenty in stock. So it's a good thing to do. Just buy a repair kit or a kit with hoses, all different size hoses, and you'll be good to go. All right, I got the bar back on it. Chain sharpened. I blew out all the bar, clean out the bar. One last thing I need to make sure I do that I always sometimes forget is go ahead and grease the tip. Push down until you see it come out. It only takes like twice. All right, now let's see if this thing will be nice to me and start up for the camera. So I like to make sure that I got oil coming off the bar. Fumes. No better to do that inside, but that's where the camera holder is. So yeah, it's been a good saw. So that's the first of anything I've had to do to that saw. This is now, would technically be the third heating season making firewood. So it's been a really good saw.